So, welcome to this edition of On the Coach House Couch. And today I'm really delighted to be joined by Abba Newbery, who's the Chief Marketing Officer for Habitat. Abba has been a coaching client of mine in the past, and I'm delighted to have followed her career. And she's very kindly said that she would join us today. And Habitat, Abba, I'm right in thinking, is the fastest growing online mortgage broker. Is that right?
That's right. Good, very good.
And one of the things I think defined it for me when I first saw it come out was the incredible advertising, the Hello Habito campaign by Uncommon, which I just loved. What was people's response to that?
Amazing response, actually. I think no one has ever seen anything like it in financial services. We were pretty worried about doing it. But we researched it beforehand, and consumers said to us, look, if you're going to do this crazy Hello Habito stuff, like, do it full on, don't do it half-heartedly. So we took them at their word. And yeah, like, we've had exponential growth off the back of it. We grew 3 times in volume when we first launched it, and reduced our acquisition costs by 75%. So it's been an amazing success.
With lockdown in mind, what's the learning been for Habito in terms of what this means for us, for our financial well-being?
I guess lots of things. I mean, we are seeing like 2 groups of people, a group of people who are obviously like extremely concerned about their finances, and equally another group of people who haven't been able to spend money in the way that they have done previously, and are thinking about their finances in other ways. We see a lot of people who are looking to get a garden, because obviously, like, life without a garden has been really difficult, but equally a lot of people rethinking whether they need to live in London, and if you're not going to have to commute 5 days a week into an office, could you live somewhere a bit further out and afford yourself a bit more space? That said, we've not seen any deflation in house prices yet. Wow. So arguably we've got the most motivated sort of generation of buyers who are coming into the market, who want to get the house before lockdown, or tried to sell it before lockdown. And of course we had 2 years, I guess, called pent-up demand from Brexit, where people were worried about selling and taking a hit on their house price. As soon as Boris came into power, we saw the kind of classic conservative Tory bounce, where everyone felt happy about their financial future, and of course that ground to a halt at a kind of coronavirus stage. But so those people have been waiting for 2 years. They're kind of desperate to sell.
Yeah, and I guess what we're interested in is how, along with everyone's physical well-being and mental well-being, we've started talking and using the phrase financial well-being now. What kind of things can we do to help ourselves to manage some of the anxiety, maybe, and the stress that we have around money?
Good question. I mean, one of the things that I say a lot to people is your mortgage is the biggest single amount of money for most people that leaves their bank account every single month. The second is childcare. But with our mortgage, we tend to have a kind of like hands over our ears, hands over our eyes attitude to it. And actually, like, managing your money now has never been more important. If you are able to overpay your mortgage even a little bit, it will make a massive long-term difference to your financial livelihood. We can tend to be really scared of remortgaging because it can feel like this sort of horrible evisceration of our entire financial comings and goings. But actually now it's never been more important. And with interest rates so low, for a lot of people, you're going to be able to make some considerable savings on your mortgage. And without like scaring people, one of the things that we're campaigning hard about at Habito is that the word mortgage holiday, obviously the government have made like kind of banks adhere to compulsorily, it's not a holiday. So it is adding money onto your mortgage. So I absolutely get that it might be something that people need to think about, but they should think about remortgaging as well, because it might actually end up being cheaper to remortgage than take the holiday which isn't a holiday, it's just a deferment.
Not even a mini break, to be fair.
It's just a deferment, exactly. So without plugging Habito too much, we have got, for anyone who is worried, we have got a mortgage holiday calculator on our site. And it will tell you everything you need to know about how much that holiday mini break is going to cost you over the term of your mortgage. And then you compare that to how much it's going to cost you to refinance or remortgage.
So thanks for the top tips today.
I'm not a financial advisor though, so you know.
I know you have to make that disclaimer. It's important. But thanks for that today. We look forward to seeing the next instalment of Hell or Habito, and see you after lockdown. Thanks, Abba.